Major competition for Tesla as the Lucid Air Electric car apparently boasts over 500 miles of range. What's going on, geeks? Welcome to the Granted Geek Show, where we cover your favorite tech and video games. I'm your host, Chris Grant Jr. And yes, the Lucid Air, a vehicle that we haven't heard about since 2016, is back. They've got an event on September 9th, and this thing is apparently ludicrous in range. Before we get started, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss as we cover your favorite tech and video games. Let's get into it. So the Lucid Air, do you guys remember this? It had gone viral a little bit with a video, a concept video. The company started in 2009, but they released a concept video in 2016 showing off the Lucid Air. And the car was beautiful, gorgeous. But then it kind of dropped off and we hadn't heard anything about it. Well, now it's back. A new event on September 9th will be revealing the Lucid Air, which apparently has over 517 miles of range, which blows out the Tesla Model S Long Range Plus, that's a mouthful, which has about 402 miles of range. So listen, don't get me wrong, 400 miles is respectable. At 500 miles, you have to start questioning, why have we not left gas traditional cars in the dust? Now, don't get me wrong, I love cars that use gas. I feel like that engine noise is so much a part of car culture, which is the reason why a lot of electric cars actually pump fake engine noises into the cabin so that it just feels like a car. But at 517 miles of range, the question is, how are they getting this type of range out of a vehicle with current battery technology? And of course, this thing has kind of been under the wraps, semi under the wraps for the last 4 years. So they've probably been critiquing everything from, I don't know, aerodynamics to just, efficiency and all those types of things over the last 4 years, so they can come out with a staggering, just ridiculous, bonkers number like 517 miles of range in an electric vehicle. And of course, with all that, you got the perks of an electric vehicle with all that instant torque. This thing apparently goes from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in 2.5 seconds. It's also boasting a battery pack with 900 volts. This thing is definitely packing the power. But, all that means nothing if we just get an announcement on September 9th and then we don't hear from it again. But no, they're expecting to have commercial availability, early next year. So we could really be seeing this thing sooner rather than later. Now, my personal opinion, I still think Tesla is going to win the day, and here are my reasons why. Tesla is the tried and true. Electric vehicles are relatively new, at least commercially. They've been around, but commercially widespread, it's a very new thing, and Tesla is leading the game by far. So it's not only the range of the Tesla, it's the interior design. They've worked out the kinks and the bugs. It's the autopilot, their patented systems. They've worked out the bugs and the kinks for the most part. All of these things, Lucid Air, this vehicle, is going to have to get. And some of that you can only learn from experience, from trial and error. Some people aren't going to like the interior design. Are things breaking? The steering wheel doesn't feel right. All those little things that Tesla has had years and years to perfect. Lucid will have to be experiencing this for the first time. And so I think that right out of the gate, Tesla is still going to dominate because they're the pioneers of this. But over time, definitely, if Lucid keeps pushing this battery technology further and further, imagine what they would be able to do with newer battery technology. A couple technologies are coming out that are supposed to make current battery technology look like dinosaurs. And so if they can optimize current battery technology so well, eventually range will start looking like a really big issue. For instance, if with the new technology, they can do a car with 1,000 miles of range, right? Just something ridiculous, which has already been talked about. I'll leave maybe a link to an article or two in the description. Then it's like, okay, Tesla has autopilot and they've got the brand name, but I'm saving double. Because this thing has more than double the range of something like a Tesla Model S Long Range Plus. Please fix that name. But yeah, I think only at that point would the Lucid Air actually be something that could dethrone a Tesla. So yeah, ultimately, I do think Tesla will win out the day. But this is exciting. When you get competition in the market, even something that just makes Tesla uncomfortable, that's going to push them to be even better and deliver even better products for the customer. So that's always exciting. Short and sweet is the MO of the show. I will keep an eye on this story. Again, the event is September 9th with early commercial availability in early 2021. So stay tuned. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell to stay up to date on this story as well as your favorite tech and video games. Also, if you guys are into movies, comic books, and TV show reviews and stuff like that, follow our sister channel, WeSibs. I do that kind of content over there, so we got you covered across the board. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.